We begin with the approaching end of the trial of Dr. Robert Neulander, who is accused of killing his wife Leslie in their DeWitt home in 2012. It was an emotional scene at the courtroom this afternoon after Dr. Neulander listened to Ed Menken's defense in his closing arguments around noontime. We heard closing arguments from both sides. Defense attorney Menken saying Dr. Neulander did not do it, and if the jury were to vote guilty, they'd be sending an innocent man to prison. Well, DA Bill Fitzpatrick showed the disturbing images of Leslie Neulander to the jury once again, while saying to them there's no way that those injuries were suffered by falling in the shower. And now the fate of Dr. Neulander lies in the hands of the jury, but we just learned the jury has finished for the day. They plan to come back in the morning to reconvene.
Matt, the jury deliberated for 1 hour and has since gone home. The panel has heard 2 straight weeks of testimony, and now all that's left to do is determine if Dr. Robert Neulander killed his wife Leslie beyond reasonable doubt. Dr. Neulander's attorney gave a passionate 2-hour closing argument, reminding the panel of 12 jurors about the testimony they heard the past 2 weeks. Menken told the jury guilty is forever, and the greatest sin is convicting an innocent man. He criticized the district's attorney's case, calling it a mishmash of theories. Menken also said there is no eyewitness, no weapon, and no motive to this case. He also said, quote, "This is a case of an innocent man being accused of a crime that never happened." He also said, quote, "There was no crime here, just a terrible, terrible accident." The last word before deliberations came from District Attorney Bill Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick mentioned several times that the timeline of events kept changing in this case. The gruesome photos of Leslie's injuries were shown to the jury again. From the DA's perspective, there is no way Leslie suffered those injuries from a fall in the shower. To the jury, he said, quote, "This is a doctor who professes to love this woman, and he's banging her head on the wall." He also said, quote, "Leslie Neulander is the most important person in this case. She's telling you who did this, with her blood, with her wounds. Please listen." Now, Dr. Neulander is being charged with murder in the 2nd degree and tampering with physical evidence. Deliberations will continue first thing tomorrow morning. For now, reporting live at County Court, I'm Sarah Beth Ackerman. Matt.
Thank you, Sarah Beth. The doctor continued to be surrounded by his family during the course of this trial. Sarah Beth will be back first thing in the morning, waiting for that verdict to come in. Of course, we'll get it to you immediately on CNYCentral.com. Our mobile app will push it out to you. We'll let you know exactly what's going on. You can follow Sarah Beth if there are any other developments at Sarah Beth CNY on Twitter.